Hey, it's Kevin Witch here. Welcome back to the pasthisprime YouTube channel, and welcome back to Gladius, Relics of War, Warhammer 40k, whatever you want to call it. This is a bit of an unexpected return right now. I had it on pause while I was playing the Warhammer 40k Battle Sector. Now, I haven't actually finished Battle Sector, and I've had to bring this game back in and find a slot in my schedule, however you want to say it, because they've released a new DLC that I was not expecting. And we obviously want to play that DLC. So I've grabbed the DLC, purchased it, installed it, and we are gonna give it a go. Now, the DLC itself is, if we have a look here, I will pick it anyway, is Adeptus Mechanicus. Right, so what are Adeptus Mechanicus? Let's have a read of this stuff here. So what do we got? The initial challenge is hard, so we'll probably need to do the objective mode, or challenge, whatever you want to call it, but it is a hard one. Canticles of the Omission, chant Mechanicus hymns to enhance units increasing in power. Doctor. Okay, so that's all the stuff. We won't read through all of that. Okay. You of the Adeptus Mechanicus, the cult of the machine god, have worshipped the Omnisire long before the Imperium came to your world of Mars. Following his edict, you have never doubted or ceased to pursue your calling to gather knowledge and to employ it to gather more. In pursuit of that, you built the devices and machines that enabled the Imperium to conquer the galaxy 10,000 years ago and maintain it today. So Gladius Prime was your planet more than it was the Imperium's. What Hive World was not. Its cities, its satellites, its wastes, all were built with Mars technology. All answered only to the Adeptus Mechanicus, that is, to you. It was little effort to hide the Adeptus Mechanicus research into the Tyranids here, in a facility deep beneath the Ashen Wastes. Now, however, your facility has been compromised, your Skitari forces scattered, and your subjects have escaped. You must rebuild, recover, and take Gladius Prime's secrets for your own, for you have a mission to fulfill from the Omniscia, I can't even say that word, himself. Sorry, I'm not good with some of these big words and stuff like that in the Warhammer, whatever you want to call it, story, life, legend, lore, canon, whatever. Right, so we are going to be the Adeptus Mechanicus. Why wouldn't we? We're going to have the rest of them random. We're going to go with our default setting that I've done in every other campaign. So we're going to have a medium difficulty, medium world size, medium land mass, and a very fast pace just to get the video along quickly. We will turn the Lord of Skulls off. I just don't want him getting in the way of it. All the other packs can stay on, and we will turn on quests. I keep the wildlife density very low just because I find that there's still a lot of them, even at very low. And especially when I'm trying to do quests, they can get really in the way when I'm focusing on the enemy itself. Alright, so we are going to be red. And let's get started and see what the heck this new faction is all about.
Gladius Prime. Adeptus Mechanicus first. What Hive World was not? Its cities, its satellites, its wastes, all created with Mars's wisdom, all answering only to the tech priests. That is, to you, Magos. It was little work to hide your research into the Tyranids here, deep beneath the Ashen Wastes. Disastrous though it was. But you have followed the Omnisire's plans, And now is the time to finally execute on them.
Nice. Okay, Omnisire, that's how you say it. I'm not sure this whole thing about hiding things in the Tyranids. I'm not quite getting that, but not really knowing the story of the Warhammer 40k. It's pretty understandable that I don't understand it. So, what do we have here? We have a Cybernetica data smith, and we have the Skitari Vanguards. I'm guessing you create a city. You do. And you guys are just fighting. Alright. I've got to remember how to control this. Okay. Alright, this is where it gets interesting. Forgetting the controls is not a great thing. Now, if I want to build a city, what are we looking for? It's recommending over here. Yeah, we lose food there, though. I'm curious to why it wants me to lose food. Now, are we going to be trapped? Like, is this the dead end here? Unexplored. No, it's not a dead end. Okay. It does go back a little bit. Alright, we are in a corner, but that's fine. Alright, I think we're going to start straight away by putting... I'm actually going to put it here. Now, do we right click or left click? I guess we left click in that case. Oh, there's bloody water there. This game is determined to always put me in these little alcoves that just hinder my city growth. Okay, well here we go. This is what we're looking at. Looks good. Interesting build. Alright, so what have we got? We've got a forged temple. Okay, so that's for food, ore, power, research, influence, and building that produces infantry as well as generates food, ore, and influence. Right, okay, well, if we are going to build anything, we would want to build probably forces. Okay, so we've already claimed that. So what we would probably do is claim this, and that is a bit of a dead end. Alright, let's check out what is sort of behind us here. Alright, we're going to choose a research. Okay, so what do we got? Bulwark Imperative. Increases the armor but decreases the movement of Doctor and Imperative units. Cost scales. Enhanced data tether increases the morale of I've got to say it right. Skitari Vanguards. Building the bridges ground vehicles. That's a Doctrine Imperatives infantry unit with flame weapons. Doctrine Imperative hero unit. Increases the bonus output. Alright, well let's go with the ground forces. Alright, and what have we got up here? Power surge. Increases the output of non-headquarter buildings on the target tile. Alright. Alright, let's end our turn. Alright. Quest added. Chapter 1. Analysis Blessed Inception. You have fond memories of your days as a menial in the canyons of Mars and as a tech acolyte on Fecundia. Oh my god. Decatur Cumbria. Cumbria Neon 7 was with you then, first as a fellow menial, then a bodyguard, now as your Skitari Marshal. He has shared your mission this last century, so when he confirmed that the exception protocols were finally approved and released, you eagerly began initiating the early stages. That mission meant you had to be absent from your post, as Magos Benedict is quick to remind you. Absent when the Orc invasion began, absent when the Tyranids breached containment, absent when the Adeptus Mechanicus forces, including the prized Castellans, were scattered across the planet. Absent as Gladius Prime, once a proud hive world, was reduced to a wasteland with barely a billion souls scrambling in the ruins, and with every Xenos and heretic battling for its remaining wealth. But you cannot explain to Benedict. You must treat your mission as if it came from the High Lords of Terror or the Fabricator General. Indeed, the Astra Militarum or Adeptus Astartes would not even support your studies of the Tyranids, and hence must be treated as hostile, let alone your ultimate plan. But before planning, one must survive, and to survive, Cumbria Neon 7 reminds you, we must build Mars anew here. Okay. Oh, okay. So we've got to construct a Genitor Carapradium, which is exactly what we are. Yeah, we are constructing it. Okay. And we've got to produce 2 Skitari Vanguards. No, hang on, are we producing it? We're researching a manufacturer. It might be. Let's just have a look. We are, yes, we are building it, so it's doing what we wanted to do anyway. Alright, so we're going to do some orders here. So let's get you moving up. So that's inaccessible. Of course it is. Why would it be anything else? Alright. Let's get you going back that way. A very tinny sound. Alright, let's end the turn again. Right, we've got some units over there, but what we also need to do is some units there too. Alright, let's have a look at what happens when we do a bit of a shooty on this one. Okay. Okay, they're both coming down here. That's not great. We need to get rid of this, so if our enemy happens to be the... Oh, what are they? Craftworld Eldari? We don't want them being able to jump in near our base here. Alright, so we have built that. So we are now going to provision 2 of these. Okay, now what? Hang on, let's have a look. So, what does that cost? Alright, so that costs 15% production, 7.5 food, 7.5 ore, and the upkeep is food. Right, so food is going to be... Food and ore is definitely a big thing here. So let's get another food in here. I do like to grab these tiles, so what I might do is queue up grabbing that tile, because you can't build anything on it, but it automatically gives you 2 food. Okay, exit the city and end the turn. Research completed. A Manufacturum Cybernetica. Building that produces ground vehicles as well as generates food, ore, and influence. The Tech Priest Manufacturum is leagues ahead of its standard Imperium equivalent. Not technologically, of course, the cult Mechanicus considers it more important to safeguard the technology they have, and improving it is a Xenorite heresy that only Call himself might consider. Instead, this building has super rituals, unguents, chants, libations, and so forth. Alright, so... Oh man, they made the Castellan robots. They are a bloody nightmare when they're in the wild. I hate those things. Oh, that is going to be so good to actually play as them. Night Crusader. That looks good. Okay, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. I'm liking this already, and we haven't even done anything. Alright, we are going to move you up this way now. Just want to check out. Alright, we'll keep shooting this, but I want to keep also moving. Okay, we can't shoot you. Alright, what do we think we're going to need for research here? Okay, that increases armor, but decreases movement. Increases morale. Now, what do they mean by doctrine? I'm assuming that means we can just build them, right? Flame weapons and an aura that cripples enemy infantry and monstrous creatures. Alright, we want to get both of these, the Skitarii Marshal and the Cerberus Sulphur Hounds. So we'll go for that first because we don't have a hero building, so we can't build heroes anyway. I'm assuming, but I'm assuming this can come out of the, not the Manufacturing, but the other one that we already got. So we'll do that. Now, of course, I'm guessing some of this because I obviously haven't played this faction. Alright, so we've got an 8.7. Alright, well. Now, what I'm hoping... no, because we're going to take that. I was going to say if we could get these guys up there, but... Is that even passable, or is that water? Oh, we can go around it, but that is going to be water. Alright, well, we're going to get shot here. Oh, they've done a switcheroo. Yeah, that hurt. That definitely hurt. Ooh. Okay, we can come back here. Okay, we're surrounded by wireweed, which is not helping us at all. They're very tinny sounding. City orders, we are... Okay, so we got that. So we're going to build one of those. Now we need to expand. Okay, 20% food, 20% ore. Can't complain about that. Alright, we may lose a unit here. I guess being on this ground helped. Alright, so... what do we got? The Sulphur Hound Cavalry Squadrons are aggressive shock troops and line breakers. The Loping... mechanical beasts breathe gouts of incinerating phosphor and disembowel the foe with slashing claws, while the elite Skitarii riders unload incandescent pistol fire as they smash through defense lines before circling back for survivors. Okay, upkeep is 2 food, not too costly. Okay, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, you can't shoot. That is a bit annoying. So they've only got a range of 1. Yeah, got a shooting range of 1. They took that back. You little buggers. Well, we're going to come back and get you. Trust me, we will come and get you. Alright, so we actually got a reward for that. An adamantium weave vest. We just need a hero to use it. We need to get rid of this webway gate as well. Alright, so we can basically see everything up here now. There's nothing that's like going to be another water spot. You just need to clear these units out. Okay, what have we got here? Building increases population, damages target enemy unit. Allows Skitarii Vanguard to ignore range damage reduction. Doctor and Imperative's transport vehicle. Building that produces tech priests as well as increases population limit. Increases the flat amount of research gained from outposts. Okay, but where do you get the hero building from? Or can we already build that? I'm not sure. We'll do this Skitarii Marshal anyway. We'll see where we go from there. I think we're going to lose these guys. Oh man, they hung in there. Just hung in there. Alright, well, we'll get you up here. You can finish them off. And you're going to do some healing. Alright, we're going to do this systematically, right? So I'm going to take these guys over here. And we're going to get rid of this one. And then we'll move around that way. Alright, that's going to come out. Then we definitely want to build one of these. Okay, can we get a manufacturum? Okay, let's end the turn. Alright, we achieved that. Obviously, we've got another unit out. So, what do we got? So, we received 50 influence. Okay, that's nice. You have taken your remaining Scutari retinue to a derelict hive city, which will be the foundation of your forge. You choose this location with a reason. At its heart, an ancient Titan frame left here at the time of the planet's conquest. If resurrected, it would be unstoppable. You order Benedict to oversee its renovation. Benedict Magos Geratocrat Benedict Sarkados Curovadus. I think you guys deliberately put that name really long in there just so I couldn't read it. To say their full name is a worry. Yeah, it definitely is. You have suspected their loyalty ever since the rebellion on Unancia. Well, 4. I guess that's Roman numbers, 4. There, in the moment of your triumph over the heretic cultists, they displayed something akin to emotion. You would have rid yourself of them, but their permissions match your own. Indeed, you suspect they somehow exceed them. Oh, for God's sakes. Archmagos request production multiplication essential. 1 manufacturum cybernetic proximity. 2 production line efficiency approval. Objectives. Research manufacturum cybernetica. We've already done that. Cool. Construct a manufacturum cybernetica on same tile. Oh, got to build 2 of them on the same tile. Research any tier 3 upgrade. Okay. 50 influence again. Okay. Well, I mean, that's going to help us build ground vehicles a lot quicker by having 2 manufacturums, but it's going to slow the rest of our progress down. But that's the joys of doing campaign mode. You have to entertain what they want. Alright, so you are Scirachis. Okay, do we come out or do we wait? We come over here so we don't go on the wireweed. Okay, so you're healing. Let's get you over here. Shoot at that. Then... Okay, you shoot at that. That will destroy that. Excellent. These guys are still going to heal. And we'll end the turn and see where they go. Alright, Scutari Marshal. Marshals lead the maniples and cohorts of Scutari soldiery. They are veteran warriors of countless crusades, privileged to bear enhanced augmentations. Marshals stand as intermediaries between Scutari formations and their priestly masters, employing sacred uplinks to refine their warriors' doctrines closer to holy perfection. Okay. Now, still don't know where we get them from. Does it even tell you? I guess we'll find out soon enough. Okay, so we could move you Do we attack? Not yet. Okay. Let's see where these guys get to. Alright, you go there. You go there. And you guys continue to heal for a little bit. Okay, we've got more research. Alright, let's move up the chain now. So what have we got? Increases population. Hang on. Before we do that. Five out of 6. We will need to increase our population pretty soon. Oh man, should we just research it then? Yeah. I'd rather not hit the production limit. Or population limit, sorry. Okay, we got one. Oh, okay. So heroes come out of the same building. Really? That's different to all the other factions. All the other factions have a separate building for heroes. If I'm reading that right, that's a hero. And he comes out of the same building as the other ones. We're going to queue it. Yeah, we've already got that building still going, so we don't need to queue anymore. We just need to watch these numbers as well. Make sure we don't start running low on anything here. We will soon enough. Okay, let's, what are we doing? End the turn. Oh, you're just not coming near me, are you? But I am going to attack you this time because I want to take that back. Okay. Unfortunately, that overwatched. Very annoying. Now, what is that? Damages adjacent enemy infantry and monstrous creature units each turn. Rad saturation. Harnessing the destructive energies of Forge Worlds within their weaponry, certain Scutaria are so soaked in radiation that even to approach them is to confer a death sentence upon yourself. Victory for them is pyric, as this radiation burns through even their heavy armor plate, slowly poisoning them to death, even as their carbines bring about the much quicker demise of their enemies. Do we damage ourselves as well? Hold Alt to show opponent attack. Hold Shift to keep boosting. I didn't never understand that. Alright, let's shoot. Okay, now... No, we can't get them close enough. So, there's a thing up here, but... Let's go with that first. Alright, these guys are still healing. Right, city orders. So we have built manufacturum. So what do we got? Produce an Iron Strider Ballistaris. We will definitely make one of those. So what is that? So that's all ore. No food, just ore. Okay, so that's really going to start building these. That's going to push our ore requirements. These guys are food and ore. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Influence. Yeah, heroes usually have an extra cost. So these guys are going to eat all our food. Upkeep. I mean, to make them, you still need ore as well. Whereas these guys are mainly ore. So far. Okay, so what do we want? Okay, power is getting low. So let's go for a power. Hang on. No. We need to build a second manufacturing cybernetica on here if we want to meet our objective. Then I'll look at electricity or power. Alright, there we go. Okay. Alright, I think we'll have to call the end to this video for now. So there is a little bit of a quick glimpse at the Adeptus Mechanicus new DLC from the Gladius Relics of War game. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying it. If you like the channel and you want to support it further, check the description below. There should be a link down there for my new Patreon page. You can check out some options there. And there's also a link, potentially, if I haven't already removed it or anything like that, where you could buy a virtual coffee. So there's some options there if you do have any sort of spare money and you feel that you want to support the channel a bit further, and you know, it helps me buy these DLCs and also grow the channel. You know, if the channel got so big in time, it could become a full-time job. Who knows? But look, you know, that would be long way down the track. Right now, it's all about fun and everything else. But if you can spare anything, feel free to check out those links below. And it would be very, very much appreciated. You have no idea how much it would be appreciated and how it would touch me, and I would feel honored in that regard. But saying that, there's no obligation, there's no need to it, and if you can't afford anything, that is perfectly fine. There's other ways to support the channel, and that is by liking the video if you liked it. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing, because that helps the channel grow. More subscribers I have, more people watching the videos, more YouTube recommends the videos and channel, etc. to people, and the more and more it grows, and it just keeps on rolling. So yeah, if you can do any of those, please do consider that, because it really helps, and I really appreciate everybody's support on that. Most importantly, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of the game. Do you play this game? Have you grabbed the DLC that just came out? Were you expecting it? Was it a bit of a surprise? Are you looking forward to it? Is it a faction that you like? Let me know what you think about it. Don't give me any story spoilers if there is anything to spoil in the story. I mean, I don't usually find there is in these things, but feel free to talk about anything else. If you want to give me any tips, tactics, etc., things that I'm doing wrong, all that sort of stuff, put it in there. If you want to ask me questions about the game, feel free to do that as well. And also, if you just want to chat about anything in general with me, if you want to get to know me, if you want to share anything about yourself, put it in the comments. I read all the comments, and I answer every comment that warrants an answer as soon as I possibly can. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.